Hey guys, Shannon here with Got to Go Prepared. We're going to talk a little bit about some new fire methods. Stay tuned. Hey guys, Shannon here. Welcome back. I'm going to talk about the Titan Stormproof matches. Now, I had some of these before, and I believe in a previous video I showed them, and they're a little smaller. These are the Titan ones. This is the refill box, which comes with, and excuse me, I don't remember how much they were. I've had them for a little while. Comes with 25 of them in there, and this is what you can get them to go in watertight case, and they go inside there. Do a little demonstration on them. I've heard that they're straight up waterproof. Of course, here's the little case, striker. The refill box comes with the extra strikers. What I did with some of them, I have some in here that I keep in my truck, and then another batch that I keep in my one of my bags. And what I did is I found a little metal tin that was big enough to hold them, kind of at a cross angle, and then I put some tinder on one side. I have some jute twine. Well, here, I'll just show it to you. Here, this is the little tin I put in, and I wrapped the tape around it to keep it watertight, even though they're supposed to be waterproof, and a couple of little elastic bungee cords. But inside, the matches run this way, and then I have some jute twine on this side, and then I have some cotton tinder on this side just to have some extra tinder. And it's flat. I'm sure you can find these anywhere, so I slid it down in a bag just to add to a extra firebox case. But what I'm going to do is, as a demo here, I'm going to bring this in. I got a glass of water. Alright, doing this footage here at night a little bit. Went to edit the video and put everything together and realized that the footage of me actually testing the match was missing. Wonderful, right? The most important part. So sorry for the glare and the dark and everything. So I'm going to test this Titan match. I've done the test on there, and part of the footage I lost, and I won't redo it in the dark here, but it burns for about 30-31 seconds. Very intense. So this here is just a glass of water. See, regular glass of water, and I'm going to strike the match, and we're going to test its lightability. Very intense burn, and dipped it in water, and it's still burning. That is amazing. And it is out. I'm going to go ahead and totally quench it. I tested two other matches earlier. The missing footage, but there's those. But I would say that match is waterproof. For sure. That is the Titan Stormproof match. UCO. Their products are pretty good. You can find them in a lot of places. This is a refill box for the other ones, but you can buy this and put it in some of your other tins or different places. But I just wanted to redo this section and get that out. Sometimes it happens when we're videoing. But there you go. Well, there you go. I believe that's a pretty high quality match. That is the, I think I had it upside down. It's the NCO Titan Stormproof match. It's more than stormproof. You can dip it in a cup of water and it won't go out. So I've heard they would do that. I hadn't tested them yet, and I've had them in my truck for a while. I knew they would light their matches, but I didn't realize the intensity they would work. So I highly recommend these matches. These are awesome, and a lot of stuff that UCO puts out is good quality product. Another thing that I wanted to test while we're here is I was in a grocery store. I know, it's been a month ago, about before Thanksgiving, and they had little free samples. I believe it was Publix, of these right here, Extreme Fire Starter. And you can see it's not very big, and if you fold it down, it's just to start a fire. It says lights charcoal and wood fast. And what I'm going to do is open this, and I'm just going to see what it's made of, really. What I'm going to do is cut a little small piece of this off, put it on here on this little piece of wood I got, and then see how quick it lights. So I'm going to do that, and then the magic of video, and we'll come right back, and then we'll see how quick it lights. Alright, I cut a little small piece, as you can see here, off of it, because I don't want to use the whole thing. And I used my, in the previous video, see my Ken Onion Design CRKT folder, which is a nice folder. It's the only folder I've seen personally. I know there's probably some out there that has high carbon steel blade, so I can strike this with this. First of all, I want to try, this is actually, I've not done a test on this. Is the Kugelin's, hope I'm saying that right, fire steel. I've got better ones, and I wanted to see how well it did. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just, you know, grind up some of this stuff, so we'll see if it'll catch with the fire starter this way. So I mean, I don't know if it will or not. I've not tried it, so we'll just give it a shot and see. Well, it acted like it wanted to light with this, but it may be that you need some more dry tinder around there with it to get it to it. I'm gonna give it one more shot. Nah. I'd say you put this tinder in there, you better have some piece of cotton or something else to get that to work. The little fire striker, the cool one, works decent though for inexpensive ferrocerium rod. What I'm gonna do is, well, I hate to use another match. Let me see if I got something else. Alright, what I did, I went and got a lighter. We'll see how quick it lights. And I got a little piece of wood here. This is actually, I can't remember the name of it. My in-laws brought this back from Ecuador. They put this in a smoker and let it simmer and smoke, and it puts out some serious smoke. And it smells really good too. And I'm sorry, I can't remember the name. I'll try to put it in the caption down here if I can find it. But it keeps bugs away. They let it burn down there just to keep mosquitoes and flies away. And I used it here at a birthday party in the backyard, and man, it'd about run you off. Everybody, it smells great, but the smoke is pretty intense. But I'm not sure if it's going to light this or not, but we'll find out. That stuff is lighting, and I'm sure you're supposed to light it in the paper, probably like those fire logs. But I'm just going to see if it'll start lighting this wood pretty good. I'm just going to, heck, I'm going to sit it on top of it, see how it does. It's still lighting under there, and it's actually got this wood lit pretty quick, so I would say that's kind of a success. And you'll be able to see the smoke on this thing when it gets going, because it smokes pretty good. I'll have to probably dump water on it to get it out. So I'd say these little Extreme Fire Starter lights, charcoal and wood, and you can cut them up. And I'd say, you know, stick one of these in your pack to get a fire going quick if you can't find any tinder. It's just another tinder alternative. So I'd check that out. Like I said, I got that at Publix. You can probably find it in other places as well. It is going pretty good. And while that's burning and getting off the mosquitoes, which I doubt there is any, because it's kind of cold out here this time of year, I'm going to show you one other little product I dug out of a box that I thought was kind of neat. Alright guys, I forgot I had this. I don't even know how long it's been in there. Maybe a year. But you see I tore the package on it, shoved it in a box, and forgot about it. But it is the Lucy original inflatable solar light. You can see that there. And I can't remember where I picked this up. Probably any number of outdoor stores or somewhere I picked it up on there. What it is, is a very lightweight blow up. You see the solar panels here. That's doing that wood's doing what it's supposed to do. Once it kind of gets going, it'll go out and start to smoke intensely. And you just take it off like you would anything really. I mean, the blow up float. Alright, blew it up pretty quick. It's got a little handle on it, solar panels there, and let's see, oh, that looks like you turn it on right there. Oh, that's a pretty neat little light. So be great for a tent or just run a camp with low light and no batteries required. Charges up during the day. You can probably hang it off the back of your backpack, let the sun charge it back up, and by the time night gets there, you got a cool little light. And I'm sure we can deflate it just as easy. And just hold it like that, and it's just like a little panel light to see whatever you want to. And then a little brighter, and then a flash. That's pretty cool. And then off. So it's got 3 modes. That's pretty cool. You know, I can't remember what I give for that when I give it, but it wasn't much. I'm sure it couldn't have been more than 15 bucks, maybe less than that, maybe way less than that, but I can't remember because it's been a while. But pretty neat. I thought I'd show you that. I dug that out of a box and thought it was cool. It's flat, it weighs nothing, and gives you an extra light, so you wouldn't have to use your headlamp or your torch to just see in your tent or your shelter or your tarp shelter or whatever you're making there. But just a couple little products to look at and things to think about. Different tinder you can slide in your backpack to have an extra fire tinder. Some really awesome matches, because when it's cold and wet and raining, you needed something that's intense to get your fire lit. So I think those Titan matches would definitely fit the bill there. It looks like you can be pouring down rain on them, or you could be under a tree trying to snap and snow fall on you, and things will light right back up. And then the little Lucy light. Boy, look at that. I wish you were here to smell this. This is awesome. You can just imagine this very unique smelling wood, and that smell and the cool brisk air out here tonight. You can just imagine what that feels like. It's a great night here in Middle Tennessee. Nice, brisk, and cool. And tomorrow, I think the weekend, they're saying 70. And then we'll be back probably getting snow the next week. Welcome to the Middle Tennessee area. Anyway, I hope that give you guys some good ideas, and thanks for watching. And remember to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, you got to go prepared, because you just never know.